This is Jason, your interviewer of the afternoon. How's it going?
How you doing in how you doing in Canada?
Nice weather.
Nice weather here in LA too.
That's good. So what's Janet Robin been doing these days?
Well, let's see. I just finished a new CD, and it was recorded in Nashville with John Carter Cash. He's the son of Johnny and June,
Mm-hmm.
and we did it at his dad's private studio, which is called Cash Cabin. It's a really cool place, like kind of a cabin in the woods, and they turned it into a recording studio. And so I just finished. I finished that CD a few months ago, and then I had to go back there to add two more songs because I got a deal in Europe, so the record's coming out in Europe, and we had to make the record a little bit longer. So I just got back there last week, and also I just got home a couple days ago from Utah. I was on the road out there, and this Friday I'm going to the East Coast for a short 10-day tour, and that's what I've been doing, working.
Working, and you'll enjoy the scene today compared to precious metal years.
Oh yeah, well that was a long time ago. Although we had some success with that band for quite a while, and I certainly learned the music business working with them. But yeah, it's been a long time. I still do see the girls every once in a while. We have dinners and stuff.
Will there ever be a reunion with precious metal?
I don't know. I mean we saw each other a couple months ago and we talked about it for a second, but everybody's so busy with so many other things right now. It would really require quite a bit of effort putting a show together. I mean, everybody would kind of have to, put their lives on hold, what they're doing now, and kind of get into it. But you never know.
Do you practice a lot your guitar today to keep the chops going so fresh and good?
Every day, yeah, every day, and when I'm not on the road, I have a few students at home that I teach, so that keeps me practicing as well. And I try to play my guitar every day. Yeah.
Do you find that today's touring is bringing more CD sales compared to a few years back when you first started Janet Robin CDs and stuff like that in touring?
Yeah, I mean, I sell most of my CDs through my live shows. So, if you're going to be a touring artist, a band, whatever, singer-songwriter, you got to go on the road. I mean, most people are buying music either from seeing you live or they're going on iTunes.
And for you, is the internet doing very good to help promote the stuff?
Doing pretty good. I mean, the thing about iTunes is you can just buy one song at a time, So I do get some royalties from that, but I find that most of my sales really are for my live shows because they see me play and then they want to buy the CD right after and stuff. So I kind of have to keep touring for a while.
I read that you practiced with Randy Rhoads, studied lessons with him.
I did, and when I was younger, he taught at his mother's music school, which happened to be around the corner from my parents' house, and we got a referral to him, and my brother started taking lessons with him, and this was, of course, before he got really famous, and he was in Quiet Riot at the time. It was a local Los Angeles band, and I started studying guitar with him. I was about 9 years old, and I think I was the only girl. I heard recently there might have been one other girl, but I don't think she was there very long. I studied with him for about 5 years.
Did you get to take a picture with Randy Rhoads at that time and all that stuff?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, I didn't. I knew he was a special musician, but, he didn't get famous until he got into Ozzy Osbourne's band. And, of course, he got more famous after he died. So, no, I mean, I just went to the lesson every week. He was just my guitar teacher. I knew he was a great, guitarist, but I didn't take any photos with him. I did go see him with my parents. We went to some of the rock clubs, and I saw him play with Quiet Riot. And I did tape some of the lessons, but I think years ago I threw the cassette tapes out, which is a shame because that would have been great to listen to.
Wow.
I know, unfortunately, I don't have those. But, do you know that there's a documentary coming out about him?
Yeah, I participated in it.
Oh, yeah, with Peter.
Margolis, yeah.
Yeah, I got interviewed for that as well. Um,
Did you
to
ever go and see
next
Randy Rhoads while he was with Ozzy Osbourne at an Ozzy Osbourne concert?
I never saw him with Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, I was about 15 years old when he got that gig. So, you know, it was hard to go to concerts that young. I did go to when he was in Quiet Riot out here with my parents, but I wasn't able to see him with Ozzy. I think he came through LA maybe once or twice, and I didn't have a car or anything like that, so I didn't. But seeing him in the guitar lessons every week was almost better.
Well, yeah, personal. What's your
Yeah.
best memory of Randy Rhoads as a teacher for you? What do you remember out of
Well,
that?
my best memory, and I don't think it's true, but I don't know. I remember one day he came out, and after a lesson, I was a bit older, and he talked to my mom. He said, "Your daughter's doing really great, and one day when she gets to be my age, she might be better than me."
Wow.
But that's not really true, because I have a way different style.
And was Randy Rhoads serious?
I think he was serious, but I think he was just trying to give me a compliment.
Wow, that's a big compliment.
You know, I have a different style. My style has really developed over the years and changed, which I think he would actually be happy, because I don't think he wanted to have his students all sound like him. You know, he was very inspirational, but he wanted everybody to be unique.
Before joining Precious Metal, did you practice a lot? Like, let's say, did you always practice since the days of Randy Rhoads to the guitar?
Always, yeah. I mean, I started guitar when I was 6. I don't think I've ever stopped playing.
So you've got a big guitar collection also?
I have about 22 guitars
And
and several different amps as
Cool.
well.
And you have accomplished to play with Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac. How was that?
Yes. Another great guitar player, you know, who also inspired me quite a bit. I did have the opportunity to play in his band for a few years, and we toured, and he put together a big band with several guitar players. It was very challenging, and he's a perfectionist, so you really had to have your chops up, you know. And also I learned more about singing in his band, because there was a lot of harmonies and stuff we had to do, and they had to be perfect, you know. It was a good experience. Also, I learned about songwriting as well and production. Learned a lot working with Lindsey. He was great.
Oh, you're still in contact with him.
Yes, every once in a while. Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
go to the concerts. Yeah.
Now, you wrote a song called Anti-Anxiety Song. Are these songs about you, or is it
Yeah.
really?
Well, not all the songs are about, but yeah, that one is. You know, I try to have a little humor in my songs, and I try to make them based on some reality. That's funny. A lot of people ask me about that song. I guess they like it.
Well, it's a good song, but
Oh, thanks.
the lyrics sometimes makes me wonder: is it really Janet? I can't picture Janet Robin writing a song like that.
Being anxious. Yeah, I get a little anxious. You know, being in the music business can make you a little crazy.
When are you gonna make a heavy metal album again?
I don't know, Jason. I might have gotten the heavy metal out of my system.
Oh, I can tell with the country style guitar and all that stuff going on. It's very lovely guitar playing, by the way.
Thank you. You know, I think that my hard rock background, if you listen to some of the solos and stuff, it's still in there. You know, but I think my metal days are pretty gone. Precious Metal was really never that metal anyway. I always thought we were more kind of hard rock, like Bon Jovi or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if you listen carefully to some of my solos, you can hear Randy in there. And also, I think in my live shows, it comes across because I do guitar solos that are a lot longer and a bit more fiery because they're live. So there's a lot more Randy Rhoads influence and some more hard rock influence in my live shows are pretty rocking, even if I'm just playing acoustic.
Your song, Mr. Big Stuff there for Precious Metal, was that the only video Precious Metal released?
I think that's the only official video. There's another video, I forgot the name of the song, but we had a song in a movie, and they sort of turned that into a video. Like they filmed us playing, and then they had parts of the movie, you know, in it. And I forget the name of the song actually, but that was, I think that was in that was a video, and then we have some TV show appearances we've done. But as far as an official MTV video, that was really the only one we did.
Because from what I remember when I was younger, that video was like really big in Canada. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, well, we were doing well in Canada. We toured there quite a bit actually, and I think we got a lot of play on your, what's it called, Much Music?
Much Music, yeah, Power Hour.
Yeah.
Or Power 30.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of play on that video channel. We did a lot of interviews. We did a lot of radio interviews, also record in stores. In some ways, I think a lot more people knew about us in Canada than they did in the...
You should be known in your own place, right?
Well, you know, the United States is so saturated. It can be hard, you know. I mean, it's funny because even now with my own stuff, a lot of the attention I'm getting right now is based in Europe, you know.
Yeah. Well, you have to go where the market goes.
Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes with music, you know. I really want to come to Canada. You know, I'm making my way to Europe. I've been in the U.S., but I need to make it out there, and I will come out there eventually for sure. We'll make it happen.
Well, excellent. Janet Robin, been a pleasure talking to you, and keep on playing that guitar. You got great riffs going on there.
Thank you, Jason. It's been a pleasure talking to you and playing in Canada soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.